Welcome to the Twilight Chrome, Loco Via Coco Mental Healthy. So this is a little short video about what a wonderful morning I've had. So it's taken many years since I've lived here to actually be able to have the time to myself, to go, like I mentioned in previous videos, all along the front of the ocean. So we've got the gardens that I went through, obviously the plants and all the species and all the flowers that are in the gardens up the front. Obviously they're planted, you know, they're for show, and to be able to sit in and just enjoy them is good enough. The rest, which is about, it goes on for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles, all along the ocean. I will be uploading a video after this with the pictures of some of the plants and things, healing plants and flowers and resins and everything that I have found. As I've said, there is so many thousands of species that it's going to take me many months to work my way down, and that is only along the coast. As we get to the end of the coastline where I'm going, there's a place where I camp called the Haven, and there is where I'm hoping I'm going to find my plantain and so many other thousands of species. But I'm going to start with the ones that I actually got today, which, as I said, it's so overwhelming because they are everywhere, and you know, to take samples and to forage. So out of these things that I found today, it's like going, for me, it's like going into a candy shop. It's amazing. It lifts my spirits just knowing now that while I have a little time to myself, or more than I've always had, that I can actually go down with all the things that I need and all the equipment, and I'm you know, I can take pictures and I can log, I log everything about them, come home, do my research on them, and then go from there. So I've got them all logged and they're all at my fingertips. I just can't understand, or I understand, I can't believe how lucky I am. It was just awesome. So I'm going to shut up and get on with it. So these, some of the things that I found, I've got some workings going on here that are set up, some preparations for some spells, a ritual that I've got to do this evening. Also I've got to do lots of herbal work and orders. So the things that I found out of these things today, these amazing things, these plants and resins and cones and flowers and roots and barks. So you can get tinctures, oils, essences, teas. You can make your own incense. You can make healing packs, and also, you know, your spells, your potions. It's just an endless list. Amazing and beyond amazing. So one of the, it wasn't the first ones, but it's how I've actually put it, and I've logged it in my log. So one of them is, it's probably widely known as a torch lily, and it's called the red hot poker. And as I said, it's difficult at the moment. I haven't got the time, but I will put all my pictures up on a separate video, and they will be in line with all of what I've mentioned here. So the red hot pokers, which are just absolutely amazing. And if you have a look at a picture of a red hot poker or a torch lily, and it's got quite a few names, but they're the most common, you'll see why they've got that name. So they have petals, and the petals, they actually taste sweet and like honey. They're related to the aloe vera family, quite closely actually. Their root, it can be used to cleanse as a skin cleanser, for spots, blemishes. It can be used for psoriasis and skin complaints. And it's also used in traditional medicine to cleanse the uterus and prepare it for pregnancy. It's, you know, it's quite quite an amazing species. It's also used for coughs. It can help with coughs to heal, and bronchitis, asthma, and many upper respiratory complaints. So yeah, that's one of the amazing little gems, which is called a red hot poker or a torch lily. There's another one that I haven't actually looked here because I know I've had this one before, but there's so many different there's curry plants which are they just smell absolutely amazing. I'm just making sure that I'm still recording. The next one was French tamarisk, and this is also known as the Bible, a Bible plant. Reason being because it's been in many Bibles in history. It's been in the Quran. It's been in the Greek mythology, Egyptian mythology. In China, they use it in many as a healing property, has many medicinal properties. It's an astringent, and what actually it's quite funny. Well, it isn't funny, but I wish I'd have known it before. But it's so good for gallbladder complaints and liver complaints, etc. And it contains up to 40% tannin, which is why it can clean wounds and stop blood flow. It cleans the liver. It's inflammatory to the liver. It boosts your immune system, and so much more, which is why it's just another amazing little gem I found today that I'm so excited about. So the next little beauty is, there's many species of the mallow plant up there, but one of the particular ones that I logged today was the blue mallow. Reason being is because it's known as the spiritual healing peace plant, and you can make a spiritual healing peace tea out of this, which sounds very exciting. It's also good for incontinence, for ulcers, and another one for gallstones, kidney stones, constipation, and even toothache, and insomnia in some cases. On the magical side, it can be used, the leaves can be used, the petals can be used and dried for your spells and rituals, to harness the power of the moon. It can be used in dream magics and love magics. It has also healing qualities for any mouth complaints like ulcers, or and it can heal the throat, the membranes of the throat, and also of the stomach, which is just also amazing. And if you think that they're just all there, at people's fingertips, you know, just to forage, and it's just amazing. It really is like, I'm like a child going into Hamleys, if you can imagine that. It's just crazy and amazing. I'm so in love with the natural healing process, the natural healing remedies. It's just, I'm over the moon by it at the moment, and I just wish that I'd have pushed myself and made a little more quality time for myself to do this a little sooner, but it's better late than never. And I will certainly be going up. It's something for me to look forward to, for my own quality time, going up for taking the photographs and documenting and logging. You know, it's a good thing for my mental health. So let's think. The other one was an oriental iris, which is used for purification and cleansing in many traditions also, just by placing the irises on the areas which need cleansing, just the flowers, the plants. And on the iris, the 3 points, they symbolise faith, wisdom and velour. As well, the medical properties are, again, all of the others, they're good for, it's good for constipation, insomnia. It's good for pains to do with arthritis and rheumatism. It's inflammatory. The list just goes on. They are all miracle plants. They're amazing, and you know, they're gifted to us by nature. They're there for us. Not getting into all, you know, mainstream medicine and things like that, because it's just about to let everybody know of the amazing things that I've found, healing plants, so many different beautiful species up there. There's some that I've taken photographs of and stuff, but I haven't researched. Like this, the sea cushions, they were one of the prettiest and one of my favourites visually up there, because they come in so many, they look like little candies, little sweets, and they're in pastel pinks and blues and lavenders and greens. So they're sea cushions, and I also come across purple Jerusalem sage, and butterprint. I don't know if I mentioned that, the butterprint plant, which the leaves can be used for fevers and sickness and stomach upset. Yeah, just amazing. So I wanted to share that, and I will be documenting as I go along. If anyone's interested, I will be uploading videos of everything I find, all their properties, the magical uses, medical uses, all the healing properties. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope everyone is safe and healthy.